staying and being with me on the Street 919 FM. You say hello to all the people who viewing me on Facebook and on YouTube. All right, so my Facebook people, thank you very, very much for being with me, and also YouTube. Remember to share the live and be a part of the conversation today. Let me say good afternoon to a friend of mine who I met yesterday from school, a young lady who I know a long while, and we went to school together, and she would have indicated to me that she listens to my program every day. She doesn't miss. So good afternoon, Lynette. Thank you very, 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 very much for your support and your encouragement. Yesterday you really encouraged my girl, and I want to say thank you very, very much. And also I need to say condolences. I only found out yesterday, and I want to say condolences to the Ranghill family in Laramie and George Street. Yeah, Mother Ranghill. I know that lady a while, you know. And I found out that you lost your daughter. I want to send out condolences to you, and I know that you're a lady of faith and you have brought up your children in the fear of the Lord. And I want to say to you, Miss Ranghill, I know you are also an ardent listener to the Street 919 FM. So Miss Ranghill, thank you for your love and your support. And Bibi, you all will see me soon. I'll come and look for you guys. Long time I haven't come to Laramie, you know. Laramie is one of my old hometown. Two places I grew up, Laramie and Gasparillo. I spent some time also in Laventille. But my teenage years, growing up as a young adult, is in Laramie and Gasparillo. Spent most of my junior sec years in Gasparillo, Lumsden, Alma Trace. Yeah, that's my stomping ground. So Alma Trace, Lumsden, yeah. Grew up there for most of my teenage years. And then we moved from there, and I started to go to secondary school. We moved from there, and we went to Laramie. Yeah. Life is so strange, eh? Because I remember I was born in Laramie, Bamboo Village, in a house in Bamboo Village in Laramie. So I was a real South boy, eh? So I was born in Bamboo Village, Laramie. And then my mom moved from Bamboo Village, Laramie, and we went to Gasparillo to live. And then after Gasparillo, we came back to Laramie. Right? So that's my journey. Grew up all my teenage years, adult years in Laramie. Laramie, boy. I love that place, you know. Yeah. Taught me a lot. Taught me street life. And all the gentlemen in Laramie would have taken care of me and brought me up as a man. Eric, Fabian, a lot of people, boy. Anyway, enough of me. Enough of me. I just had a little time of reflection there. Never forget where you come from, or else you wouldn't know where you're going. And I want to also always appreciate and love the people who took time out to grow me up as a young man. Right? So to all my Laramie people and all my Gasparillo people, hats off to you guys. When you listen to me on radio, I know you put a smile on your face, and you say, yeah, our community could produce good people. Right? So take your hat off and be proud of what you have produced, Laramie and Gasparillo. All right, so enough of that. Enough of that. Let me go straight into my discussion today. All right, so I wanted to touch on something that kind of drew my attention this week. In the news this week, several things took place in the news this week, and we want to look at some of the things that took place in the news this week. All right, so I want to make sure that you are on the live, because I need you to be on the live, because I have some videos I want to show you and some things I want to discuss with you today in the news. So we're looking at body cams. We heard about that discussion whole week this week. People were talking about the body cams. So it's something that is always on the front burner. People want to hear what's the outcome of those body cams and what is being said. And I know that most of you have your views on it, which is very, very much on the front burner. The Archbishop also of Archbishop Gordon made some statements about his thoughts on Trinidad and Tobago. I don't know how many of you would have heard the Archbishop, but he also made some comments, and I'm going to get into it because that's for another time, trust me. And we're seeing where the funeral service for some of the young men who would have lost their life in that situation, where the police would have shot at them and they lost their lives. Young men, lives being snuffed out, and we really pray strength for the families of those young men, right? Also, one of the things in the news this week, AG Amor is giving the DPP office all the assurance that they're going to get the independence that they need. So the Attorney General highly, he would have indicated to the DPP his support and independence of the office of the DPP, which is something that people, are continuing to look at and observe to make sure that that independence stays there. Also, we're seeing where the scrap iron dealers are saying sorry to our Anglican Church. The fellas on them steal the bell, Tell you that. Go on with the church bell. Boy. Yesterday afternoon, we saw a gruesome murder in South Key. But I want to play for you the video. I want to show you the video of what took place. All right? I want to show you the video of what took place. And it's really sad, but on the video there is a voice note that I want you to listen to. So you have to come and join me on the live and look at the video and listen to what is being said in the voice note. Right? So join me on the live now. Street 919 FM Facebook page and on YouTube Iwer TV. Something else before I go to that video, there was something that also I didn't hear much about in the news. I don't know how many of you would have heard it in the news, but I didn't hear much of it in the news. And I want to highlight it. Ex-Attorney General. Yeah. The ex-Attorney General. There are people who just come on radio and say, well, nobody before the court. All us at a talk, or let's be talking. Nobody's before the court to answer any charges. So I want to show you, I want to play this for you. How many of you remember that the ex-Attorney General witness tampering case? The witness tampering case, remember that? Listen to this.
The trial in the alleged witness tampering case against former Attorney General Ram Logan, South Carolina, was set to begin on Monday. Hours earlier, his lawyers filed an application before the High Court. The defense's application requested that questions be referred to the High Court for determination under Section 14-4 of the Constitution. With this development, Chief Magistrate Maria Busby Earl Cattle adjourned the hearing before her to September 19th. At the start of the matter, Senior Counsel Pamela Elder, who is representing Ram Logan, told the court that an application was filed electronically on Sunday. In this application, we stated there are questions which we are respectfully asking should be referred to the High Court. All these questions pertain to a contravention of several constitutional rights of the accused by the conduct of the police officers and prosecutors in this matter, Elder said. She added that the grounds in support of the application were electronically filed on Monday morning. Elder said in preparation for the matter and prior to filing the application, deep intellectual thought was given to the issues raised and the relevant material. She said the decision was made to proceed in this manner and the prosecution was informed. Neither frivolous nor vexatious. Queen's Counsel Edward Jenkins, who is representing the state alongside Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions Tricia Hudlin Cooper, said he was served electronically early Monday morning in relation to his time zone. At the time of his address to the court, he said that he had received 40 minutes earlier the supporting grounds and authorities, which amounted to 38 pages. He also said he read the specified questions but had not reviewed the supporting grounds in great detail in the interest of time. Jenkins said while it had come late in the day, in view of the mandatory nature of Section 14-4 and the nature of the evidence which the motion is seeking to be applied, he had very little alternative but to concede. Section 14-4 states, where in any proceedings in any court, other than the High Court or the Court of Appeal, any question arises as to the contravention of any of the provisions of this chapter, the person presiding in that court may, and shall, if any party to the proceedings so requests, refer the question to the High Court unless, in his opinion, the raising of the question is merely frivolous or vexatious. Jenkins said it was neither frivolous nor vexatious, and would be the appropriate and fair course of action to have reference before the High Court. He told the court, I would invite you to make the reference as soon as possible so that we can push matters along as best we can. That is the view of the state, albeit we'd like to start. We see little point because this goes really to the root to what your ladyship will have to decide in this case, Jenkins said. Earl Cattle said the reference would have been made yesterday to the High Court. Ram Logan was told to continue on bail and the matter will next be called on September 19th for case management. Ram Logan is charged based on allegations by Director of the Police Complaints Authority David West that he, Ram Logan, approached him to withdraw his witness statement in a defamation case against then-opposition leader Dr. Keith Rowley in 2014. This week was set aside for the virtual hearing of the trial and two prosecution witnesses, West and Vanessa Gopal, were present virtually to give evidence. Attorney Russell Warner appeared alongside Elder in the matter.
Next article.
Follow me now. We tell every youth, we tell them, could have gone pound ways. Boy, this how we kick off in fears. We could have run the place and done the place. Nobody could have violate. We could have crazy machine. Yes, we could have locked down the scheme. Just bust if we keep it clean. Cause I know better. I know better.
So, you all heard that one, right? I hope you all took notes. I hope you all know when is the next court date, because some of you just call in and say, we're not telling Oli anything. We're not keeping on the ball where these things are concerned. So we're keeping you on the ball. We're letting you know. When is the next court date? The 19th of September. The ex-Attorney General, former Attorney General, under the People's Partnership, is before the court for what? Witness tampering. What did you hear? The vexatious to the spirit? You're hearing all of that. I hope you all are listening. Hope you all are taking notes. The other story I wanted to highlight today, I wonder how many of you remember the story with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divers. Remember the story with the 5 divers? Well, I played for you last week where the inquiry has been started. But how many of you are aware that they are asking all of the pontificators, all the people who are on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, wherever, that you had your views, and all of you who know the truth, and all of you who know what happened. You see, all of you, they have a message for you. Listen to this message.
Members of the public who have any information pertaining to Paria Fuel Trading Company Limited tragedy, where 4 divers lost their lives, are being asked to provide information to the Commission of Inquiry. Queen's Counsel Jerome Lynch, supported by Senior Counsel Ramesh Lawrence Maharaj, were appointed to the Commission to investigate the circumstances which led to the tragic incident on February 25th at facilities owned by Paria, which led to the death of 4 LMCS employees. The Office of the Prime Minister, in an advertisement on page 13 of today's Express, invited the public to submit written statements and any supporting documents relevant to the Commission's terms of reference, which are extensive and include identifying the precise facts and circumstances which led up to and resulted in the loss of life and whether this was reasonable and justifiable in the particular circumstances. The Commission will also examine the scope of works issued by Paria for the underwater maintenance exercise on a 30-inch pipeline which LMCS divers were carrying out within a hyperbaric chamber. The Commission will further examine the role played by Paria and LMCS through their respective units, individually and collectively, in dealing with these incidents, and also examine all other material circumstances leading up to and surrounding the incidents which took place on February 25th that led to the tragic deaths of the 4 divers and continuing up to the recovery of their bodies. The Commission will examine the information submitted and will make a decision as to whether the person submitting the information will be required to give evidence before it. The advertisement stated that the Commission is prepared to sit some evenings to ensure the participation of the families of the divers and members of the public. Closing date for submission is August 12th. By 4 p.m. the advertisement stated that written statements with copies of any relevant documents, together with the name, address, and contact information of the person or organization submitting the information, should be sent to Ms. Sarah Sinanan, Secretary to the Commission, Southern Academy of the Performing Arts, SAPA, Todd Street, San Fernando, 709-5477. Email, commissionsecretariat@co2022.com. Interested persons and or organizations in possession of original documents ought to retain and preserve such original documents and submit copies to the Secretary of the Commission.
Next article.
That's what they do. They don't understand.
So I hope you take the information down, because those of you now, I remember it had people, they had the whole story down pack. They know how it happened, why it happened, when it happened. So again, if you have the information, they would like to have it now. Members of the public, if members of the public who have any information, any at all, about the Paria Fuel Trade Company and the incident that took place in the pipe, if you have any information, they're asking you to drop it off now, bring it forward. They want to be able to deal with it. All right. So if you know anybody who have it, tell them that, you know, I'm hearing that they're asking for your input. They need the information that you have to keep it to yourself. To be selfish now. All right. There's another story that also that kind of jumped out at me, and I wanted to bring it to your attention this week. Today, the Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago will be debating a vote of no confidence motion against our sitting Attorney General, Mr. Amor Essie. All right, 19 points they will be looking at. So I saw the story and something just jumped out at me at this story. What in the story jumped out at me is withdraw no confidence motion against AG. You know who said that? You know who said that? Make a wild guess. I'll give you a chance to think about it. All right, so while allowing you to think about who would have said withdraw the no confidence motion, I want to show you this video. So I have 2 videos I want to show you today to generate conversation. Jump on the live. You need to come on the live to see these 2 videos.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
People talk, that's what they do. But they don't understand. Home is still a push and go through. Yes, they laugh. They call me names, but they just don't get it. Oh, them see me, I hold my head up just the same. When them see me, them just keep on talking. Me not see them, I just keep on walking. I got my pride. Me not gonna show my bad side. Some of them see me as a big pushover. Left me for dead and think I'm gonna kill over. Oh no, not I. I and I will survive. Never let them get you down. Never let them see you frown. Never let them take away your liberty. Live your life and be free. Never let them get you down. Never let them see you frown. Never let them lead you astray. Starting today, live your life and live it your way. When you go through heartache, when you're feeling pain, when you end up in a desert and I wonder why the hell it not rain. When them pass them judgments, on every word left a stain. When them talk up the things them just to mash up your life and give you bad name. Them think you're weak, but I that's a them blunder. Bad mind and think them left your business asunder. Don't give them that power. Show them you can be stronger. Just take up yourself and make the whole of them wonder how you get up when them a try keep you under. Don't believe their lies. Show them that you will rise. Never let them get you down. Never let them see you frown. Never let them take away your liberty. Live your life and be free. Never let them get you down. Never let them see you frown. Never let them lead you astray. Starting today, live your life your way. I say, people talk, that's what they do, but they don't understand. Home is still a push and go through. Yes, they laugh. Some call me names, but they just don't get it. Oh, them see me, I hold my head up just the same. Some of them see me as a big pushover. Let me fit dead and think I'm gonna kill over. Oh no, not I. I and I will survive. Never let them get you down. Never let them see you frown. Never let them take away your liberty. Live your life and be free. Never let them get you down. Never let them see you frown. Never let them take away.
All right, so I'm seeing you coming on the live.
Live your life and
So this is the video I want to show you. This is the video. Boy. All right, I'll start with this video. I'll start with this video. I'll start with this video. So yesterday afternoon, in the middle of all Spain, people scampering, boy. People scampering because the people running for their life. People running for their life. Middle of all Spain yesterday, but I want you to listen to this. I want you to listen to this. Right? So as you come on the live, there's a voice note that is attached to the video. I want you to listen to the voice note and listen to what his partner said to him.
Into a bird. So
Listen carefully in Trinidad and Tobago. Some of you doesn't listen. So when you have people,
every day I rise on a fire.
when people want to sit down in their office and in their high office or in their studio in the radio station and give advice about how to deal with crime, I want them to listen to this video. So, I have a video here of the incident that took place yesterday in Port of Spain. And it's a sad situation, eh? But come on live, Street 919 FM, and also Iwer TV on YouTube. Listen to this sad story. I want you to look at it and listen to it. Oh boy.
And I, my little soldier, you know, I just talked to him just what day it was, you know, dog, because he's a presser, you know. I said, dog, you playing mad, or? I said, look which part you is, look where see that says, because he from St. Paul. I said, but you playing mad, brother. I said, this is not no place for you to sell, dog, better you sell on the next side of Port of Spain. And boy, I don't care about my body, boy. I from town, I live in town, meanwhile I from nobody. See what's going on? Ignorance. My little soldier, you know, I just talked to him just what day it was, you know, dog, because he's a presser, you know. I said, dog, you playing mad, or? I said, look which part you is, look where see that says, because he from St. Paul. I said, but you playing mad, brother. I said, this is not no place for you to sell, dog, better you sell on the next side of Port of Spain. And boy, I don't care about my body, boy. I from town, I live in town, meanwhile I from nobody. And my little soldier, you know, I just talked to him just what day it was, you know, dog, because he's a presser, you know. I said, dog, you playing mad, or? I said, look which part you is, look where see that says, because he from St. Paul. I said, but you playing mad, brother.
So if you're on the live, I paused the video. I want you to look at the video. This is on South Key, you know. City Gate, North-South taxi drivers, Chogona's taxi, if you're going to where St. James, no. If you're going to down in the west, if you're going to West Shore, down by the mall down there, you're going Tigo Martin. Well, not Tigo Martin, but you all know what I'm talking about. You can get a taxi there. But look at where this guy walked up. This is the guy in the blue. Walked up to the young man who have on the fluorescent green jumper. Come on in live and you'll see. Walk up to him and shot him. His friend is saying that he told him, he said, brother, what are you selling here? Man making an honest dollar, you know. Yeah, but here we partner telling him, brother, what are you selling here? You know them fellas and them. Do you want, come now, find our next spot. Here we tell him, he said, hey, I from town. Can tell me where to go and sell? Hustler. But I want you to come on the live and just see. You walk up to him, you know. Walk up to him, his back is turned. And that's how. Anyway, let me don't go there. But join me on the live, Street 919 FM Facebook page.
They can't do me like that. What?
Join me on the live, Street 919 FM Facebook page, and also on Iwer TV. Somebody in the live is saying, where's the protest? What protest are you talking about? What protest are you looking for? You serious? You looking for a protest? For what? Nah, you can't be serious. You're not looking for no protest. You looking for a protest? Okay, well, don't hold your breath, you know. Don't hold your breath at all. So, yeah, let me listen to his partner now. So, this is City Gate. If you're now looking at us, if you're joining us from some other part of the world and you want to know, well, what it is I am talking about, this is one of our main hubs in Trinidad and Tobago. That was our city gate, bus terminal, maxi terminal, right there in front of you. On the other side is a jewelry shop. People go there to purchase and pawn jewelry. And on the other side of the road, there's a grocery where people go there and purchase, you know, little items and stuff like that. But on the main stretch is a taxi. You know, they have taxis for north-south, plying the north-south route, and Shogunas, Port of Spain. That's the main hub, a main vein in Trinidad and Tobago, in the city of Trinidad and Tobago. But look at what happened. Look at what happened yesterday.
My little soldier, you know, I just talked to him just what day it was, you know, dog, because he's a presser, you know. I said, dog, you playing.
So this lady, you know, she's crossing, innocent woman in the blue pants, crossing the road. I don't know what he's selling. He might be selling water. I don't know. He's hustling. He's a hustler. So come on the live and see it. Come on the live and see it, man.
Mad. I said, look which part you is, look where see that says, because he from St. Paul. I said, but you playing mad.
No, look at that. Oh, yeah, I want to pull it back a little bit for you to see something. If you're on the live, you would see me pulling it back. I want you to watch this guy in the blue, you know. So the guy, the truck was blocking him. Alright, so the truck blocking him. Now look, my partner, they're selling the little thing. The truck blocking the man. The truck was blocking.
I said, look which part you is, look where see that says, because he from St. Paul. I said, but you playing.
Look at this. Walk up to him, look at people. Look at people. Boy, this is so amazing. Look at people.
Mad, brother. I
and he shot him,
no place
and he run.
Sell, dog, better you sell on the next
and
side.
Look where he run into.
And boy, I don't care about nobody, boy. I from town, I live in town. Me, I live from nobody.
Look where he run into.
On? Ignorance.
Look where he run into. Alright. Somebody's asking, where are the protesters now? Where are the protesters? Well, that's a question that you will always be asking in your mind. I can't help you with that question, you know. See that question you're asking? I cannot answer it. But I have another video I want to show you all. Another video I need to show you guys. But I have to take a break. When I come back from the break, only
the political leader of the Progressive Democratic Patriots.
Right, so they can't afford to miss this video. You see this video? Yeah, boy. You cannot afford to miss this video. You need to join me back on the live. You need to stay on the live, in fact. Because this video, we're going to talk about. We're going to have a nice, interesting discussion on a video that I have for you. I want you all to listen, look, and let's take out your popcorn. If you're on work, get something nice to eat, because this is going to be a really interesting video that I want to show you guys. You have to join me on the live. Street 919 FM. Thanks very much to all of you coming on, seeing my viewership going up. So I want to thank you all a whole lot for being a part of the program today. All right, so be a part of this one. Somebody's asking how the independent senators feeling today. An innocent man selling water, I believe it is, in Port of Spain. Shot. But you know what they would say? They would say, we want to see the statistics. We want to see if it was working. I'm coming back after the break with another interesting video for you all to look and hear. So thanks again to those of you who are listening to me on the radio and those of you who are viewing me on the Street 919 FM, Facebook, and YouTube.
Push and go through. Yes, they laugh. They call me names, but they just don't get it. How them see me, I hold my head up just the same. When them see me, them just keep on talking. Me not see them, I just keep on walking.
Rasta 1.
7:05 p.m. to 8 p.m. Bringing you the truth according to the Bible. The ISUPK is a non-profit faith-based community organization that will respond to the plagues that's affecting blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We also have programs such as education, both adult and youth, food distribution, rehabilitation, both drug and alcohol, mentoring, counseling, and spiritual support. Remember, tune in every Monday on 91.9 FM, 7:05 p.m. Shalom.
Every Friday, it's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays with MC Duke and Selector Kochi from 6 straight to 9 p.m. blazing all the latest and past soca hits. So remember, make it a line, make it a day, rock and come in, you know. It's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays on the Street 919 FM. You don't know.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108.
Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle every Monday from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. right here on the Street 919 FM.
This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution. With over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy, we specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. right here on the Street 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural solution to healthy living.
Good, that boat I'm looking like it real bad.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion leaving from King's Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959 to 814723 or email us at coralvisiontT@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Hey, that boat I look like it's as well.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ailing, you can get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. And any Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, break into the host of the Philistines. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God, God's word, direct from his throne room, in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
You are
are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Check out the Children's Hour Worship Ministry of the Word and the Family Forum every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The Law and You every Friday evening from 9 a.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer live on the Street 919 FM, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He had showeth the O main and what do financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. In the name of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly. For further information, call 753-1133 or email us at church668hope@gmail.com.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
People talk, that's what they do. But they don't understand. Home is still a push and go through. Yes, they laugh. They call me names, but they just don't get it. How them see me, I hold my head up just the same. When them see me, them just keep on talking. Me not see them, I just keep on walking. I got my pride. Me not gonna show my bad side. Some of them see me as a big pushover. Left me for dead and think I'm gonna kill over. Oh no, not I. I will survive. Never let them get you down. Never let them see you frown. Never let them take away your liberty. Live your life and be free. Never let them get you down. Never let them see you frown. Never let them lead you astray. Starting today, live your life and live it your way. When you go through heartache, when you're feeling pain, when you end up in a desert and I wonder why the hell it not rain. When them pass them judgments on every word left a stain. When them talk up the things them just to mash up your life and give you bad name. Them think you're weak, but I never them blunder. Bad mind and think them left your business asunder. Don't give them that power. Show them you can be stronger. Just take up yourself and make the whole of them wonder how you get up when them a try keep you under. Don't believe their lies. Show them that you will rise. Never let them get you down. Never let them see you frown. Never let them take away your liberty. Live your life and be free. Never let them get you down. Never let them see you frown. Never let them lead you astray. Starting today, live your life your way. I say, people talk, that's what they do, but they don't.
All right, so I'm back with you, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm back with you, Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, so I have this video I need to show you. I want you to join me on the live, you know, because I need you to look at this video. I need you to tell me what you think. There are some media houses, boy. Dr. Rowley, I'm telling you straight up, don't try to. There's some media houses just out to try to destroy you. There's some people that trying to sanitize other person's character. Why am I saying that? I want you to look at this. And those of you who are on the live, share the live. And tell me what you think about this. Right? So those of you who are not on the live, you need to come on the live to see this one, you know. You need to come on the live to see this one. Because it is amazing to me. Yesterday, I going through social media, you know, I try my best to keep up to date with all that's happening. Try not to stay out of the loop because I talk current affairs. That's my job. You know what I mean? Okay. One all right. Yeah, so I talk current affairs. That's my job. That's what I do. Current affairs is my thing. So I am decided, you know, let me look and see what's going on and be aware of what is happening in town. So your boy going up on social media to check it out. And I don't check it out, think. I said, but wait now. How is this man talking to this? What's going on here? So I said, nah, this can't be true. But I want you to look at what you saw last night and what was said yesterday. So come on the live.
Never let them get you down. Never let them see you frown. Never let them take.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Today, live your life and live it your way. When you go through heartache, when you feel in pain, when you end up in a desert.
I'm sorry, yeah? But Trinidad and Tobago, look at this. Look at this, right? Look, listen. Somebody tell me just now, the kind of journalist I am. I should not be walking down Barber Road, nor walking down Chocolate Road. I need a car to take me straight home after I finish programs like this. But what do you do? When you're out to tell people the truth, you had to do. So listen to this. Trinidad Tobago.
Duke, the political leader of the Progressive Democratic Patriots and the Deputy Chief Secretary of the THA, led a demonstration in Port of Spain in response to police fatally shooting 3 young men on July 2nd. Duke is calling for the survivors of that shooting to become state witnesses.
So I'm calling upon the DPP today to let justice not only be served, but appear to be served.
The Deputy Chief Secretary of the Tobago House of Assembly was busy in Trinidad on Thursday. He led a demonstration outside the Police Administration building in Port of Spain as the call for justice continues following a police-involved shooting on July 2nd that left 3 young men dead. 3 others who were in the same car made it out alive.
Those 3 survivors, I'm calling upon the Commissioner to make these persons state witness because they have witnessed a long journey from Diego Martin to Port of Spain.
On the 4th of July, there were fiery protests in and around the capital city as police say there was a shootout between officers and the occupants of the Toyota Aqua on July 2nd. But relatives and friends of those killed are disputing the police claim about the car's occupants firing shots. The National Security Minister has said he has a clear picture of who was paid money in connection with the protests and by whom. The minister also said there would have been some political dimension to the protests. On Thursday, a reporter from another media house asked Duke about these claims.
Nobody didn't get paid, as far as I understand, nobody didn't get paid. We are all here seeking for justice that is done to the youth, that is done.
He's trying to move the issue. Trying to move a serious issue.
So I want you to realize what TV6 did. Let me leave it alone. So listen, you know. You need to come on the live and listen, you know. Watch this. And let me show you how. You see this here? It's where TV6 trying to sanitize or trying to make Watson Duke look a certain way. Watch carefully. Watch.
Some stupid, dirty political issue.
What would you buy it?
Are we trying to do?
Without Mr. Duke being no voice as parents, what would you buy?
When I wish me the house to belong to.
Politically, by Mr. Duke stand up for our parents who nobody stand up for rights by right now by for a little justice in this.
The shooting remains under investigation.
How would you respond to those who are saying that you're using this for political mileage?
All right. So this is the origin. This is a question that was asked by the reporter. Because listen, why I want you all to come on and see. Let me tell you why I want you to come on the live. Because I'm going to show you and I'm going to play for you what the reporter asked Duke. Why didn't TV6 not bring the direct question from the reporter to Watson Duke? Is TV6 attempting to sanitize Mr. Duke? The media must be fair and balanced. You hear what I'm saying? Listen to what I'm saying to you. So I'm going to show you the question that the reporter asked Watson Duke. The TV6 report did not show you or did not play for you what the reporter asked Watson Duke. So why did not TV6 bring the direct question from the reporter to Watson Duke? And is TV6 sanitizing Mr. Duke? The media, boy. The media. I want you to watch now. Listen,
Justice in this.
The shooting remains under investigation.
So this is where the reporter, I am going to show you now what question the reporter asked Duke. Duke's response to the reporter. They want to talk about Dr. Rowley? You need to come on the live and listen. Come on the live and watch. Don't be fooled. So listen to the question by the Newsday reporter.
How would you respond to those who are saying that you're using this for political mileage?
I'm a politician. That I'm not divorced from. I'm a politician because those who claim to be politicians are really magicians. They are here now and they can't find them again, like Houdini. They're always appearing around political time, and around this time of trouble, they disappear. So I'm a politician, and I'm quite visible. I make no divorce from that statement.
Now, the National Security Minister made accusations that protesters were paid by a political party. I know during the protest people were wearing PDP jerseys. Do you personally take umbrage to that statement, given that your slogan was part of the protest?
I dismiss Minister Hines. He's not worthy of comment. Not even worthy to be around decent people. That's why they throw water on him and get him out of Peter. He's unworthy. Next question, please.
I'll ask you directly. Did you or anyone from your executive pay any protesters last Monday?
My friend, I refuse to answer any question.
TV6 answer questions.
Nobody they get paid, as far as I understand, nobody they get paid. We are all here seeking for justice. That is done to the youth, that is done.
He's trying to move the issue. He's trying to move a serious issue to some stupid, dirty political issue. How is trying to do it?
Without Mr. Duke being no voice as parents, how would you buy?
When I wish me the house to belong to.
Newsday.
Politically, Mr. Duke stand up for our parents who nobody stand up for rights by right now by for a little justice in this.
Perhaps you're happy. You are paid by the politicians.
I know, yes, I am.
Next question, please. And that's another question. Well, what we have done? What I have done? I have taken. Just allow him. He will soon fade away in the darkness. When he's no longer paid by the politicians, he'll fade away in the darkness.
You have proof of that, sir?
Well, you ask me if I have proof of that. Ask me if I have proof of that. But let's take things to first.
No one has paid us. What about you can see when one to come up to give us a little help in how to go about this. Money has not passed.
I was them there with the week. I was in late in the night.
I am still going on my Sunday.
Right?
No money has passed.
I have been there with them to get the police. Right now, they have been represented by eminent attorneys. I'm not saying the name of the attorneys. Eminent attorneys. And for free. Alright? They don't have to spend a cent for them. But because they deserve justice. Alright? They deserve to look at the accusers in their face and say, you accuse my son of deserving death and to kill my son because you thought my son deserved that. They must look at them. They must look at them. And we are paying. We are ensuring that they don't spend a cent. Let me tell you something. Politicians must put people before politics. Politicians must put people before politics. Where's Hines? Where's the Rasta? Next to our Rasta one.
Leon?
That's going. Huh?
Leon?
Not Leon. That's a waste of time. The other one is a next waste of time. All of them in those depressed areas trying to harass. The next one
in Scotland.
All of these are fake, phonies. They claim to represent the people, but when the people need them, where are they? How much money did they contribute to the funeral? Are they involved? Did they help you all? Not at all. I'm saying to you, these are the fake politicians. And I'm involved. Because I'm involved in the change. We want to see real change in this country. I'm saying how it's time for it. How it's time for change. I'm saying, when we get the 20 pieces of silver, we want to know what to do with it. Thank you, people.
So when you get your 20 or your 10 pieces of silver, you want to know what the guy did with it. Trinidad and Tobago, open up all your eyes. Open your eyes and see. Right? Open your eyes and see. Open up your eyes and see. It's sad, you know. It's sad. Very sad. Very, very, very sad.
I said no remorse because of family man. I have 2 people collect money. 2 people collect money.
What you talking about?
For this burning thing that's going on. 2 people collect money.
The tires that burn a lot. Burn money, but who they collect money from to the best of your knowledge?
Mr. Watson Duke.
Wait, hold on. They get it directly.
What you're doing.
They get money directly from Watson Duke?
Collect money to pay out certain people.
He collect money, you say? To pay out
No. What my family collect money to pay out certain people.
For burning the tires, I'm thinking the road the other day.
Tires. You know, so I'm careful. This karma is something very bad.
Let me see if I get you correctly. Your family indicated to you that they received money directly from what?
Received. So when you block the line, they come to read and they receive how much they get and who they give to.
Wow. So you want to quote a figure for how much money passed?
They didn't say how much. They want to go beyond.
Alright. Thanks. Wow, if that is the case. Thanks a lot. Serious.
Views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
So currently, the PDP is sharing our stuff here on the dump. Shoes, clothes.
So if you want to know what's going on, you have to come on the live to see what's happening. You have to come on the live and see what's going on. My thing is, when the reporter asked him, did he deny? When the reporter asked him, did he deny? He didn't deny. The man didn't deny. That is all I had to ask. When the reporter asked, did he deny?
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Real. I want the truth. Straight. You can't handle the truth. And fair.
I seek righteousness.
The official station that defends the nation. The Street 91 FM.
So I'm going to the phone lines. 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791, 771-1791, 466-5391. Hello, good afternoon. Hello? Okay. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon.
Well, I understand that the parents and Beatum is grieving for what has happened to these 4 youths. So I think 3 or 4 youths, so all of them in the car. I understand pain and grieving and all that. They need to be very careful which port they're going in for a storm. Watson Solomon Duke speaking about being worthy and asking Mr. Fisher, I'm not picking up him whether he's a good member of parliament, and I'm talking about worthiness. Watson Solomon Duke in 2016 walk up the steps of the magistrate court where he come out a police car because they take him from remand. You have to bring him to court to answer about being charged and arrested on 1 count of rape and 4 counts of sexual assault. Watson Solomon Duke is who Mr. Vincent Gabera say if he was in another country that don't be locked up because he can't account for the workers in PSA pension. He didn't register it. How the union movement could stomach a man like he. Or this report come out and say Watson Duke account for $6 million of PSA money between I think 2014 and 16. Watson Solomon Duke when was asked in 2020 whether or not he resigned from PSA and take over $500,000, he say he ain't know nothing about that clever. And then come on TV after and tell me, I go tell all of my business. I take the 500,000, I buy jersey from China, container come down, I rent Magdalena, I had boxing ring, I had food and thing, and I launched my PDP party. That is the man who talking about who worthy. Look now, let these people, again I ask them, all they choose, and then all they hurt and pain get used as how they had Andrea Barrett's father, in my opinion, all over Trinidad and Tobago with candlelight movement. What happened to him now? You hearing anything now? So let them to understand that Duke is about politics and not on them. And you hear what the tape say. Based on these things what happened in PSA, I will not be surprised if that voice note is real. But when they're talking about worthiness, let he come again. He and worthiness in one sentence. Look, give me a break, yeah? Pastor Google, have a blessed weekend. I go.
Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon, sir.
Pastor Google, I think that question from that journalist is a very important question to ask Mr. Duke because there's allegations, a serious allegation. As a matter of fact, one person make a serious allegation about Mr. Duke live on radio that he is funding protesting with what happened recently. But Mr. Duke, instead of asking answering the question with a simple yes or no, he decides to go all over the place. So he's now putting in my mind that Mr. Duke, there's some life to that question that was asked about Mr. Duke. And Mr. Duke needs to understand that he's a politician. And if Mr. Duke is actually giving out gifts to get people to vote for him, that is against the law. The law doesn't permit for that. But then again, Mr. Duke seems to have no trouble and always, end up with some scene with the law. And this is the kind of people that we put in to rule us. I mean, come on, and then all they want to talk about lawlessness and all they want to talk about crime and all these other things when you're putting people who have questions to answer, serious questions to answer to governors. Do I not blaming no government for that? I blaming us as a people. We have to change our mindset. Let Mr. Duke play him and come back like Jack One and all of them. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna kill over. Oh no, not I. I will survive. Never let them get you down.
So all my
Never let them see you frown.
usual callers, here's your time to get in because I'm going to switch gears for some first-time callers in a short bit. So give me a call, 342-0081-771-1791 and 466-5391. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. I want to have a little conversation today. This, Mr. Duke. Now, I remember when we had one of the ministers being absent because of sickness. There was a whole hullabaloo by the opposition saying that they need to deem his seat abandoned, etc., etc., etc. Now, I'm wondering if there are different rules in the THA because it's 6 months and Mr. Duke haven't spent even one day in the THA office to say he's doing the people's work for which he was elected. So I'm wondering if his being absent can cause any motion for them to remove him from office, call a by-election for him, because something you cannot be representing the people of Tobago and right here in Trinidad all the time, because you are not to say a minister in government to have preview over both countries. You are a member of the THA, which only has governance in Tobago. So for him to be here, I'm asking you the question. I don't know if you have the answer. If you could find out and enlighten me. But what is the implications of that, Pastor Google? I'm asking.
All right.
Do you?
Oh no, not I. I will survive. Never let them get you down. Never let them see you frown. Never let them take.
All right, let me play a voice note. I have 2 voice notes here. Let me see.
Pastor, right now, let's pay and preference second. What's to do is the man, come helping the people and supporting the people. All kind of political to go try, but money all kind of thing. Before the party pay and them, they have to go. We getting our bread is the eating. The pay and them giving me nothing. For the party pay and them.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Pastor Google.
Hey, what's happening, sir?
Not too bad. Good afternoon to your listeners and callers of 91.9. Pastor Google, every day you see which direction we go in. You understand that people who have cases to answer are big and bold in suit in front of cameras, not afraid of anything, because perhaps they know something that we don't as far as matters before the courts are concerned, with respect to the judiciary and so on. And I would like to say that gentleman who got shot in broad daylight on a very busy street in front of so many people. You understand? That every time one of those people gets shot with a gun, don't feel sorry for that fella, feel sorry for the gunman, because that is the impression I get in from the independent senators who refuse to support the the amendment to the bail bill. You understand? Because they're not seeing that. They're not understanding, because you see, the fellow with the gun have more rights than the fellow who trying to make an honest dollar and fall along in the street. Nobody comes to support him, no candlelight vigil for him. You understand? So that's the end of him. Nobody knows his name, who cares? You understand? Good. All the support is for the gunman. And he gone and that's until another day when he can use the same gun perhaps. Right? He have rights according to the people, according to Jayanti, according to Paul Richards and others. He have rights. You understand? And when you have a fella who don't want to go into Tobago and do his job but coming here and using, I want to say, quote unquote, money that I don't believe he got in a correct manner to pretend to be in support of certain people working against the government. Like if the government for these things are happening, but then you know where we go in. You understand that you could boldly walk down St. Vincent Street, walk into police headquarters and demand to speak to the acting commissioner of police. This is where we reach, and you can't answer straightforward questions, and you're dismissing media personnel, you're dismissing the questions, you're dismissing people who are in high office. But he is okay. He's not rude. You understand? He's not a bad person. No, he's not rude. He's okay. Leave him here. Let him continue. And this is what people following. I said, he working for we, he talking for we. And you're telling a member of parliament, thief a little money and give your constituent something. That is the advice you have to give to people of African descent. Look at where he is. Look at the areas he's going. Depressed areas. You understand? But he ain't going in certain other areas. No, sir. This is what he's out here to do. And people must look and see and open their eyes. This is where we go in. And until justice is done in my eyes, then I will understand exactly what's going on. All this stupidness going to stop. Only then. But he will get to continue to get away with that stupidness as long as the judiciary does not do their work. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon.
I'm glad when Brian was leaving there, he mentioned the judiciary. Now, this is why you will find a very unmotivated police service. Now, a lot of the officers are doing their work in a Pastor Google. Now, remember, we have the legislature, which is the parliament. We have the police, which is independent. We have the DPP office, and we have the judiciary. Now, if I as a police officer, I find a crime, I discover a crime, I expect now to pass that to the DPP office and will expect the DPP office to do its work. And then from the DPP office, it goes to the judiciary and I expect them to do my work. But if as a police officer, I'm out on the street here and I happen to find evidence on a big fish as an investigating officer, how motivated I am to pass it to the DPP and then to the judiciary. Because when it reaches to the judiciary, now we have a judiciary who says, you know what, let murderers apply for bail. And then we have Paul Richards here now with a proper piece of legislation saying he didn't vote for it because it have not proved that it work. And I hold my head past and go and ask myself, Paul Richards, really? It's a tool. The police are asking for the tools. And Paul Richards comes to be so disingenuous yesterday on a morning program, saying that he didn't vote for it because there's no proof that it will work. Oh my God. Pastor Google, sometimes in this country, people who claim to be educated, people who claim to be knowledgeable people are failing us. But Dr. Rowley said it. He said the what's supposed to be the literate people in this country, the educated people in this country are failing us. And when I heard Paul Richard made that piece of disingenuous crap, Pastor Google, we just want to give the police the tools. That's all we want to give them, the tools. There will be a time where we need to deny bail. Have a good day, Pastor Google. I'm going to shout out to one of your, Brian and all of them. You know, I have to shout out to your major callers. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my friend.
Good afternoon, sir.
You know, we tend to forget. And I was a group of young men left Tobago and went to Grenada. Right? On a vessel.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about guns. The small man can't bring arms. That man run down. You see with the direction he run? He run to the lighthouse.
Yep.
So how close you think next direction is where? Pioneer Drive or somewhere there, unless I can't pick him up there. So that is why I want to see my police cameras that I have between there and the highway give me some kind of results. Right? Because I have a group of people. Somebody called me and they can forget my contribution in the past. I have a group of people. Attorney General take me to court for murderers to get bail. After go after him, somebody outside. Contribution was so much.
All right. Sorry about that. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. How are you doing?
I am all right.
Blessings to you.
Same to you.
I watched every debate on that bail bill, and I listened to Senator Richards' contribution, and it was confusing. But then when you look back and you try to figure out the motivation, shortly before they had that final debate, the same people radio station, some boys and them on one of those radio stations was criticizing him for not being the independent senator that they thought he's supposed to be because he was siding with the P&M too much. So there was pressure put on that man. And so I think he was just trying to show, look, I'm not all totally on that side. But it was shameful what he did. And to put a fine point on it, that legislation was not even going to be permanent, was only going to be for a year, and was only for repeat offenders for particularly heinous offenses. People forgetting that. It's not a long-term thing. One more year. Just extend it one more year. While they put everything in place for us to deal with the proper things, the laws and so forth, to make sure that people like that cowardly person who shot that man in the street, like if he running gun in Chicago. Okay, that gang banging kind of stuff. That is all it was. But Paul Richards, I lost all faith in him and a few of the other independent senators. They are why we are where we are. They are why. Shame, shame, shame. Thank you for letting me have a contribution. God bless.
Very much.
And you take care.
Yes, I
Watch
will.
your back.
Yes, I will. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Hey, what's going on?
Good afternoon. Long time I ain't getting. Something troubling me. I observed, the killing taking anywhere, any time of the day. Imagine among a crowded street and big daylight. And it is getting so predominant all over. They're killing people like nothing. And I'm wondering if it's since they realize if they kill, there wouldn't be no penalties because they will just go in jail and get a bail and come back out. So there's nothing big about that. They could kill and get away. I wonder if that is what they have in their mind because it's prominent now and too much. Broad daylight like this. Well, I don't know now, but we have to pray and pray for our children, I always say, and to train our children not to be in this thing because it seems as though even adults not even trying to take care of these little children or people in this country. Some people are not even trying to do that. Instead of that, they're for the criminals rather than for law-abiding people. The Lord will speak to us in some way. Okay then, bye.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Rule. Well, you see that bail business? These people, when I talk about the dog whistle, the first time I come to the dog whistle, everybody gets involved with the dog whistle. This is the kind of dog whistle too, Hey, we have all the gun license and we have plenty guns and then we have all the guns. Right. If there's anything, let me obstruct that so we go start to kill them. Honestly, that's what my thinking, We go start to kill them, we get bail. And that's what it's looking like to me. They get, when they was in power and people give them all the gun license, one man has so much a gun license and all kind of things. Like that plan, to kill them out and we bound to get bail because legislation. Listen, all you have to watch is very carefully, This is what they're up to, If they lost, if the election next time come up and they block everything, They could come and start to kill people just and they come out and bid.
Nah, man, you can't say that. You can't say that.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the street. 919 FM.
Nah, man, you can't say that. You can't
All
say
right.
that.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the street. 919 FM.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. Pastor Google, I will keep saying, if I shall lose, blood will flow. And a man with a coffin dragging all over Trinidad, right up and down, left, right, and center, and whose party is in right now. But God have no cookie eye. He sits high and he watch low. And he is the judge of all judges. And he have it where he is concerned. He knows what is taking place. Nobody could hide from him. When man could hide from man, man cannot hide from God. And he knows and sees all things. He knows secret thoughts. He could count every grain of hair in our head. So I have faith God will be the final judge of this case, what is taking place in this country right now. Okay.
All right. Hello, good afternoon. All right, so I'm going to take first-time callers now until 2 o'clock. First-time callers now until 2 o'clock. So if you are a listener to the Street 919 FM and you never called before, this is an opportunity for you to call on 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791, 771-1791, 466-5391. First-time callers only. Hello, good afternoon.
First-time caller. Good afternoon.
If you're a first-time caller?
I'm so sad, but you're a first-time caller.
Where are you calling me from?
Belmont.
Belmont. Thank you for calling.
Always messaging, but what I saw a while ago there, it's so sad for that young man. And nobody, as you know, all the big fuss, just give him a gun in his head and he dropped down, and that's the end of it. That is so sad. Sympathy for his family if he died, and I tell you, it's really hurting to see. Just look at that. Have a good day. Bye.
All right, thank you very much. First-time callers only. At this time, you're only taking first-time callers. All right? First-time callers on 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791. First-time callers only. Hello, good afternoon.
Good day.
Good day, sir.
Yeah. All right. I have a contribution to make.
All right, I'm hearing you very, very soft, and you need to let me know where you're calling me from.
Okay, I'm calling from St. James area.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to make a contribution on the clip you played with the gunman who shot him on the head.
Uh-huh.
He was saying that he was a pressure, right? In the youth term, a pressure, I cannot pronounce it, a pressure, you understand? Means he's a killer. He does work at night. He kills people.
I don't know that. I don't know that. I don't know that. Please don't put us in problems.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street. 919 FM.
Please. Don't put me in problems. Yeah, but there are things that you could say, and there are things that you cannot say on media.
I'm sorry, but the clip you say with the youth man, friend.
Yeah, well, he didn't say what you saying. He didn't say what you saying. Understand what I'm saying to you. You see what you said?
Yes, it's really right.
Right, he did not. Yeah, but hear what I'm saying to you. I want you to understand me.
I'm going to start again because I just want to make my contribution.
All right, so let's omit that. Please don't put us in any problems with that.
Okay, but what I'm saying, the clip is like a proverb. It means he does something related to the context of the video, right? What I'm saying, the pressure means it is a youth that does that job, right? In the youth term, you know, we have some kind of slang. That's what it means, right? So the man was warning him, if he's a pressure, what he doing out in the open, trying to make an honest dollar? And he was saying he's brave, he don't fear no one. But what I'm saying, some of the youths now, they wrapped up in some high head school. What hires the youths to do that, right? Are gone. Loving you.
got to start a screen first-time callers, boy. All right, so go back to the phone lines. Only first-time callers until 2 o'clock. If you are a regular caller, please give the first-time callers an opportunity to call. So only first-time callers I'm taking at this time. Only first-time callers. Hello, good afternoon.
So, good morning, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I'd just like to make a contribution. I want to send a message to Mr. Paul Richards. You see, I was shot in an attempted robbery by 2 bandits and almost died.
Wow.
Right? And I am thinking if that happened to him, if he would be thinking the same way. I think it's time we start on a petition to have him removed from being an independent senator, because that reason he gives for not supporting a bill, it's foolishness.
Wow. Where are you calling from, caller, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, you left. Wow. So you see sometimes why it's good to have first-time callers? Wow. You hear what the caller just said? Boy, oh boy. I think if any caller should be sent, like recorded and sent to Paul Richards, is that one. Wow. All right, so first-time callers, we're entertaining your calls today on the street now.
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Google.
Yes, sir. Where are you calling me from?
I was calling you from Scarborough, Tobago, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for calling.
Right, I have been watching your show for the longest while. It's the first time I'm in.
Right.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
And I'm looking at what is happening in our small country called CNT.
Yes.
Oh, we lose all understanding for life. We are no longer looking at life as anything. If a man could just walk up to the next individual and shoot him in his head in front of everybody, we are losing our grip on humanity. So it pains me to see where our country reached at this point in time. And I'm saying, Pastor Google,
yes,
young men have to put their hands in the hands of God, because it's actually they're killing themselves. We are destroying our own selves. And we are not getting any benefits from what we are doing.
Yes.
Mr. Google, Pastor Google, Mr. Watson Duke is an embarrassment. And it is an embarrassment for Tobago, and what he's doing there is not helping anybody. He's in a political game. And he's going to destroy himself.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your call. Wow. First time caller sitting hard, boy. 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791, and 466-5391. First time callers only. Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google, I'm on the line. Hello, Pastor Google.
Hi. Where are you calling me from?
I'm calling you from Glencoe.
Glencoe. Okay. First time caller?
First time. I've never called before.
Thank you very much. Tell me, what is
I never
your view?
got in before.
Well, you get in
Pastor
now.
Google, yes. I want to complain about the Coronage Health Office.
Okay.
It's the worst health office I have ever been to. I work for this government for more than 28 years, and I figure out I pay health surcharge, I should be getting back something. And those nurses down there are hogs. The clerks are hogs, and the nurses are hogs.
Okay.
The good ones were there before, and they moved them and put these people. They wouldn't even let you inside. You was a certain age old, and these people wouldn't let you come in and sit down. Worse now that we still have to wear masks to go in there. We have to be standing up outside. I would like the Minister of Health, if he listening to your radio station, to please do something. We're fed up.
All right. All right.
Thank you for listening to me.
You're welcome. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. First time caller from Arima.
Arima, welcome.
I was held up by 3 guys some years ago. All 3 were repeat offenders. All 3 were repeat offenders. 2 got killed somewhere in Maloney by other gunmen. Nothing to do with police. They got shot at the places. My brother also got held up. Repeated offenders. And that is what we are trying to tell these people. Repeat offenders who keep doing it in and out. And they know they could come in and out. So what is the big thing? I could do the crime because I'm not going to pay the time. And they come out and they do it again. But I don't know, these independents, the opposition and all is the worst because they're not trying to help with crime. They are not trying to help us. You know, they say, oh, the government is out of control with crime, but are they helping? No. Thank you, Pastor Google.
Thank you very much for your call. Wow, first-time callers. It's in hard. 342-0081. The lines are clear and free for first-time callers. Come in and tell us what are your views on the issues that we've been talking about today. Hello, good afternoon.
Pastor Google, good afternoon. Good show.
Good afternoon. So where are you calling me from?
From Chin Road, Canopia.
Canopia.
What I call it to say, we don't want to have to be burning tires, but Chin Road is in a mess. Panaham Trace holes, the other dozen holes, is years this place like this and nobody doing nothing about it. So I would like somebody to come and see.
Who is your member of parliament?
The condition of the road.
Who is your member of parliament? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, who is your member of parliament?
Member of parliament?
Yes.
Well, I don't even know him because I never see her. What's his name? What? I don't know his name, but he is.
See,
he never do nothing for us at all. Nothing.
Okay.
I believe he always win up here. Sharon, he is.
Okay, then. All right. Thank you very much.
He always win up here and they done nothing.
All right. Thank you. I'm seeing someone on Facebook is asking a question. And while I'm getting ready to leave, I am going to read the question. Where is the opposition leader? Is she okay? A question somebody's asking on Facebook. Very interesting. All right, so the clock is already counting down on me. I am ready to look to make my way out of the studios of the Street 919 FM. I can take one last first-time caller. If you wish to call in, 342-0081, 342-0081, 771-1791, 466-53. Last caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Pastor Gogo.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, calling from Deep South, Erin to be exact.
All right, go ahead, caller. Just have about a minute.
Yeah. All the moral standard and value of this country and the people have gone. When we could even consider having Duke as a leader of this country, the people might have to be sick. No contribution to building our country or representing our country. We are very, very sick-minded people right now in thinking about giving Wilson Duke exactly a listening air in this country.
Thank you very much,
Thank
caller.
you. Yeah.
Thank you. So I want to thank all the first-time callers, and we're going to continue to allow you all to get a chance to come in and chime in and tell us how you feel, and thank you for listening to the Street 919 FM. I'm out, Google. Talk to you on Monday, please, God. Please be safe. Remember, the roads are wet. Take your time on the nation roads. I'm out of here. God bless. And let me say thank you to all the viewers on Facebook and on YouTube. And Lynette, if you're listening, thank you very much again for your love and your support. Thank you very much, Miss Claudette, also for being a part of the Street 919 FM. So to all the first-time callers again, thank you very much. I'm out of here. Talk to you guys on Monday, please God. Please be safe. God bless you. Again, thanks to all the viewers on Facebook and on YouTube. Wow. 300, 400. Whoa. That's what we're talking about. Continue to be safe and continue to share the information that we're sharing with you here on Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Job Optimum Health and Wellness. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Get your Bioplasma Diagnostic Full Body Scan. Examines all